turn on. Oh.
Hello, good evening. My name is Darren Weisfish, and the wonderful artists on our program today have asked me to welcome you all to Wallingford United Methodist Church, who has graciously hosted this wonderful event, so welcome. Just one quick announcement. If you could all please silence your telephones, pagers, beepers, and any other beeping or sound-producing devices, the artists would be very, very appreciative. And without further ado, we welcome our performers to the stage. Justin Birchell. Oh, there's an announcement.
At the intermission, you're all invited to have refreshments in the back. There's coffee and tea and some cookies. And if you need a restroom, there's restrooms downstairs.
Justin Birchell and Victoria Kirsch.
In der Fremde. From my homeland beyond the red lightning, the clouds come drifting in. But father and mother have long been dead. Now no one knows me here. How soon, how soon till that quiet time when I too shall rest. Rest beneath the sweet murmur of lonely woods, forgotten here as well.
Aus der Heimat hinter den Blitzen rot, da kommen die Wolken her. Aber Vater und Mutter sind lange tot, es kennt mich dort keiner mehr. Wie bald, ach wie bald kommt die stille Zeit, da ruhe ich auch, da ruhe ich auch. Und über mir rauscht die schöne Waldeinsamkeit, die schöne Waldeinsamkeit. Und keine kennt mich mehr hier. Und keine kennt mich mehr hier.
Intermezzo. I bear your beautiful likeness deep within my heart. It gazes at me every hour, so freshly and happily. My heart sings softly to itself an old and beautiful song that soars into the sky and swiftly wings its way to you. Dein Bildnis wunderselig hab ich im Herzensgrund. Das sieht so frisch und fröhlich mich an zu jeder Stund. Mein Herz still in sich singet ein altes, schönes Lied, das
und zu dir eilig zieht. Dein Bildnis wunderselig hab ich im Herzensgrund. Das sieht so frisch und fröhlich mich an, zu jeder Stund.
Waldesgespräch, a forest dialogue. It is already late, already cold. Why ride you lonely through the forest? The forest is long, you are alone. You lovely bride, I'll lead you home. Great is the deceit and cunning of men. My heart is broken with grief. The hunting horn echoes here and there. Oh, flee, you do not know who I am. So richly adorned our steed and lady, so wondrous fair her youthful form. Now I know you, may God protect me. You are the enchantress Lorelei. You know me well. From its towering rock my castle looks silently into the Rhine. It is already late. It is already cold. You shall never leave this forest again.
Es ist schon spät, es ist schon kalt, was reizt du einsam durch den Wald? Der Wald ist lang, du bist allein, du schöne Braut, ich führ dich heim. Groß ist der Männer Trug und List, verschmäht mein Herz gebrochen ist. Wo liegt das Waldhorn her und hin? Oh, flieh, du weißt nicht, wer ich bin. So reich geschmückt ist Ros und Weid, so wunderschön, der junge Leid. Jetzt kenn ich dich, Gott, steh mir bei, du bist die Hexe Lorelei. Du kennst mich wohl, von Holstein schaut still mein Schloss tief in den Rhein. Es ist schon spät, es ist schon kalt. Kommst du nimmermehr aus diesem Wald, nimmermehr aus diesem Wald.
Hello, everybody. Was that a funny thing to say? We're so thankful to have you all here, and thanks for sharing this music with us. So as you've noticed, we did not hand out tonight any kind of translation sheets. We decided, you know, Vicky's such a wonderful thespian and such a good, has such a wonderful sense of this poetry. So rather than people, you know, rustling around and looking at translation sheets, we're just reading each poem, each lyric before the song, and so you can tell what I'm singing about. In lieu of like program notes, I would invite all of you, if you like, to take a look. In the past couple weeks, I've been posting on my blog, on my website, about these different cycles. So if you do want to take out your device, which is on silent, and go to justinbirchell.com, and then if you click in the upper right, there you'll see, you can click on blog, and then the first post in the blog is just links to the other 4 posts, one each about each of these song cycles. So the Schumann, the Ravel that you're about to hear, and then on the second half, the Carlson and the Barber. Just to say a word about these next few songs, your program says this is 5 Greek folk songs by Maurice Ravel. Well, they're not really by Ravel. They're actually Greek folk songs. So these are songs that Ravel got probably from like a wax cylinder recording by an ethnomusicologist who collected these songs. So it'd be more accurate to say these songs are orchestrated by Ravel, who wrote the piano accompaniments to these pre-existing folk melodies. And you'll often hear these songs sung in the French as Ravel set them, but we're going to sing them in Greek, which I think feels a little more appropriate. So these are I guess the original Greek lyrics of these 5 songs. Please enjoy 5 French folk songs. 5 Greek folk songs.
The Awakening of the Bride. Wake up, pretty partridge. Spread your wings to the morning. 3 beauty spots and my heart's ablaze. See the golden ribbon I bring you to tie around your tresses. If you wish, my beauty, let us marry. In our 2 families, all are related.
Ξύπνησε, τροπέρδικα. Ξύπνησε, τροπέρδικα. Τίναξε τα φτερά σου. Τίναξε τα φτερά σου. 3 ελιές και μια
Yonder by the church of Saint Sideros, by the church of the Holy Virgin, by the church of Saint Constantine, are gathered together, buried in infinite numbers, the bravest people, O Virgin, the bravest people in the world. Who can compare to me of these gallants walking in the bazaar, compared to me, Captain Vasiliki, with my medals on my chest and my curved saber and a coin of gold for my beloved.
Piassasi, siki sanche mena, sto bazari per patti. Capitan Vasiliki. Me comburia di ostimesi, che me dicano smatti. Sagapimu Christi.
The Song of the Mastic Gatherers. This is a kind of a resin, and these workers are in very hot sun, and they've come to sit under the shade of a tree and rest themselves, and they see a beautiful young man walking by, and all of the workers are enraptured. You are an angel in my eyes. Oh, how like an angel you are. Ah, you angelically tread the earth. Ah, you make all hearts sigh.
qui orestas mies marennis.
Yarumbi, Yarumbi, shake a leg. Ticka ticka toom. Let's break the dishes and dance. Mana mana mana. Or as we like to say, oppa.
Yarumbi, 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 rumbi. Echis gamba, ticetiques basta. Echis gamba, da bodirias basta. Vai, manama. La 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 la
Thank you so much. At this time, I want to invite, if she is willing, could I invite Pastor Melissa Ramming to come up to the microphone? As you know, 1/3 of your donations tonight go to support the pastor's discretionary fund here at Wallingford United Methodist. And I just wanted to ask Pastor Melissa to talk about what that fund is for and what your donations are going towards. So,
Thank you. Good evening. We actually call it the Community Emergency Relief Fund because that's what it's for. It's for people here in the community who are usually, the most requests we get are some rent help or utilities, especially heat, electricity right now. As you all know, it got a little cold this month. So that's our big requests. Also, the most common requests, things like food cards, gas cards, things like that. And so we like to try and help the people in our neighborhood and our community out as much as we can. And I just want to tell you one little story about a gentleman who's in his 80s, lives a couple blocks over from here, who called one afternoon, never talked to him before, and he gave me his life story in 30 minutes, broke my heart, and but then just said, all I really need is help with a prescription. And I'm like, wow, okay, because we all know prescriptions can be pretty expensive, right? And he needed $50 for a prescription. So the ability to have that money and to be able to go over and calm his heart and get him his prescriptions is because people like you donate to the fund. So just blessings on you.
thank you, Melissa. As you might have noticed, one of the cycles on our program is chopped up and distributed throughout the whole evening. So I had this idea, and Vicky was game to go along with me, that the Schumann Liederkreis Opus 39, which is also much longer than any of the other three cycles, I thought it would be fun to kind of use the Schumann as like a frame for the other three sets on our program. Schumann is such a an innovator, an original voice, and such a bedrock standard of this art song genre. I don't think it would be too much of an exaggeration to say that all three of the other composers on this program, Ravel, and Barber and Carlson, are in some sense in dialogue with Schumann, who is you kind of always you have to contend with Schumann when you step your foot into this genre. So, with that being said, please enjoy the next three songs from Liederkreis Opus 39.
Die Stille, the silence. No one knows, and no one can guess how happy I am, how happy. If only one, just one person knew, no one else ever would. The snow outside is not so silent, nor are the stars on high so still and taciturn as my own thoughts. I wish I were a little bird and could fly across the sea and further until I were in heaven.
Es weiß und rät es doch keine, wie mir so wohl ist, so wohl. Ach, wüsst es nur eine, kein Mensch es sonst wissen soll. So still ist nicht draußen im Schnee, so stumm und verschwiegen sind die Sterne nicht in der Höhe, als meine Gedanken sind. Ich wünscht, ich wär ein Vögelein und zöge über das Meer, wohl über das Meer und weiter, bis dass ich im Himmel wär. Es weiß und rät es doch keine, wie mir so wohl ist, so wohl. Ach, wüsst es nur eine, kein Mensch es sonst wissen soll. Kein Mensch es sonst wissen soll.
Mondnacht, moonlit night. It was as though heaven had softly kissed the earth, so that she in a gleam of blossom had only to dream of him. The breeze passed through the fields, the corn swayed gently to and fro. The forests murmured softly, the night was so clear with stars. And my soul spread her wings out wide, flew across the silent land as though flying home.
war die Nacht, und meine Seele spannte weit ihre Flügel aus, flog durch die stillen Lande, als flüge sie nach Haus.
Schöne Fremde, a beautiful foreign land. The treetops rustle and shudder as if at this very hour the ancient gods were pacing these half-sunken walls. Here beyond the myrtle trees in secret twilight splendor, what are you saying, fantastic night, obscurely as in a dream? The glittering stars gaze down on me, fiery and full of love. The distant horizon speaks with rapture of some great happiness to come.
Es rauscht die Wipfel und schauen, als machten zu dieser Stunde die halb versunkenen Mauern die alten Götter, die rund hier hinter den Myrtenbäumen in heimlich dämmernde Brand. Was sprichst du viel wie in Träumen zu mir fantastischen Nacht? Es funkeln auf mich alle Sterne mit glühender Liebesblick. Es redet prunken die Ferne wie von künftigem großen Glück.
Thank you, everybody. The intermission, supposedly it's a 10-minute intermission, but however long it takes you to get your cookies and everything. And I asked Darren to welcome you back again from intermission. Did he do a good job at the beginning? Okay. All right, well, I'll let him keep the job then. Okay, see you after the intermission.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much. So as a musician myself, and for those of you who are musicians, you know that we always have to be open to feedback. So for thank you to all of you who told me not to bend over to do the second half announcement. And without further ado, please silence your devices once again and enjoy the rest of the performance, Justin and Vicky. Thank you.
These are three settings of poems by James Joyce from his collection of poems called Chamber Music. And if you'd like to find out a little bit about if not the origins of that title, then an interesting story about that, you'll have to go to Justin's blog. I'm not going to tell you here. These are three poems, Opus 10 by Samuel Barber. Rain has fallen all the day. Oh, come along the laden trees. The leaves lie thick upon the way of memories. Staying a little by the way of memories shall we depart. Come, my beloved, where I may speak to your heart. Sleep now, oh sleep now, you unquiet heart. A voice crying, sleep now, is heard in my heart. The voice of the winter is heard at the door. Oh sleep, for the winter is crying, sleep no more. My kiss will give peace now and quiet to your heart. Sleep on in peace now, O you unquiet heart.
Sleep now, oh sleep now, oh you unquiet heart. A voice crying, sleep now, is heard in my heart. The voice of the winter is heard at the door. Oh, sleep, for the winter is crying. Sleep no more. Sleep no more. Sleep no more. My kiss will give peace now and quiet to your heart. Sleep on in peace now. Oh, you unquiet heart.
I hear an army charging upon the land, and the thunder of horses plunging, foam about their knees. Arrogant in black armor, behind them stand, disdaining the reins with fluttering whips, the charioteers. They cry unto the night their battle name. I moan in sleep when I hear afar their whirling laughter. They cleave the gloom of dreams, a blinding flame, clanging upon the heart as upon an anvil. They come shaking in triumph their long green hair. They come out of the sea and run shouting by the shore. My heart, have you no wisdom thus to despair? My love, my love, my love, why have you left me alone?
I hear an army charging upon the land, and the thunder of horses plunging foam about their knees. Arrogant in black armor, behind them stand, disdaining the reins with fluttering whips. The charioteers. They cry shaking in triumph their long green hair. They come out of the sea and run shouting by the shore. My heart, have you no wisdom thus to despair? My love, why have you left me alone?
How's everybody doing? Has anybody besides me been paying attention to the news lately? Has it been like it has for me, been keeping anybody up at night? Vicky, would you read that poem again of that song we just sang?
I hear an army charging upon the land, and the thunder of horses plunging, foam about their knees. Arrogant, in black armor, behind them stand, disdaining the reins with fluttering whips, the charioteers. They cry unto the night their battle name. I moan in sleep when I hear afar their whirling laughter. They cleave the gloom of dreams, a blinding flame, clanging, clanging upon the heart as upon an anvil. They come shaking in triumph their long green hair. They come out of the sea and run shouting by the shore. My love, have you no wisdom thus to despair? My love, my love, my love, why have you left me alone?
So I thought about this poem a lot recently, and it's true there is no wisdom in despair. So I think I'm really speaking out of turn here. You came here to hear a song concert, but I'm going to say it anyway. Okay? Well, right. So there is no wisdom in despair. And the most terrifying thing that's keeping the poet up at night is, why have you left me alone? My love, why have you left me alone? So, in today's, what's happening today, we're not going to leave each other alone, okay? So, the only solution, the only way forward is the way of solidarity and of being in each other's hearts. I think about this, what are we even doing this, what is this poetry about, what is this music about? It's only about one thing, which is the intense, fragile, gentle beauty of the human experience and the human interior. And it's really worth defending. And so that's why we make art, that's what we are in the world for, that's why we consume art. And the dignity of the human individual needs defending. And so maybe we can draw inspiration from the depth of compassion and empathy and understanding that these poets show and that these composers show. You know, the poet had an experience, he wrote it, the composer understood, felt it in his heart, and then he wrote the music, and then the artist understood the composer. And so this compassion and understanding spreads out from that center. So I don't know really what else to say except that we have to keep that going. And we're not going to leave each other alone. That being said, So let's delve into this, all this depth and variety and diversity of the human experience. You know, some romantic poet in early 19th century Germany. But what is this poet going through? The same thing we all know, right? Love, heartbreak, fear, being a stranger in a foreign land. You know, there's 3 different titles in this cycle that are about being a foreigner and being far from your homeland. So you could think about that. Please enjoy the next 3 songs from Schumann's Liederkreis, Opus 39.
Auf einer Burg, in a castle. Up there, at his lookout, the old knight has fallen asleep. Rainstorms pass overhead, and the wood stirs through the fortress gate. Beard and hair matted together, ruff and breast turned to stone. For centuries, he sat up there in his silent cell. Outside, it's quiet and peaceful. All have gone down to the valley. Forest birds sing lonely songs in the empty window arches. Down there on the sunlit Rhine, a wedding party is sailing by. Musicians strike up merrily, and the lovely bride weeps.
Eingeschlafen auf der Laue oben ist der alte Ritter, drüber gehen Regenschau und der Wald rauscht durch das Gitter, eingewachsen Bart und Haare und versteinert Brust und Krause sitzt der viele hundert Jahre oben in der stillen Klause. Draußen ist es still und friedlich, alle sind ins Tal gezogen, weil es Vögel einsam singen in den ihren Fensterbogen. Eine Hochzeit fährt da unten auf dem Rhein im Sonnenscheine. Musikanten spielen munter und die schöne Braut, die weinet.
In der Fremde, in a foreign land. I hear the brooklets murmuring through the forest, here and there. In the forest, in the murmuring, I do not know where I am. Nightingales are singing here in the solitude as though they wished to tell of lovely days now past. The moonlight flickers as though I saw below me the castle in the valley, yet it lies so far from here. As though in the garden full of roses white and red, my love were waiting for me, yet she died so long ago.
Ich hör die Bächlein rauschen, im Walde her und hin, im Walde in dem Rauschen. Ich weiß nicht, wo ich bin. Die Nachtigallen schlagen hier in der Einsamkeit, als wollten sie was sagen von der alten schönen Zeit. Die Mondesschimmer fliegen, als seh ich unter mir das Schloss im Tale liegen und ist doch so weit von hier, als müsste in den Garten von Rose, Weiß und Rot meine Liebste auf mich warten und ist doch so lange tot und ist doch lange tot und ist doch lange tot.
Wehmut, sadness. True, I can sometimes sing as though I were content, but secretly tears well up and my heart is set free. Nightingales, when spring breezes play outside, sing their song of longing from their dungeon cell. Then all hearts listen and everyone rejoices, yet no one feels the pain, the deep sorrow in the song.
Ich kann wohl manchmal singen, als ob ich fröhlich sei, doch heimlich Tränen dringen, da wird das Herz mir frei. Es lassen Nachtigallen, spielt draußen
Okay, now for our next cycle, we have a real treat. Not only is this cycle written by a living American West Coast composer, it's even written by a composer who might be in this room with you right now. I would like to welcome my friend and my former teacher, who I'm still getting used to calling Mark instead of Dr. Carlson. And I invited him to come say a few words about this cycle. This is The Garden on poems by E.E. Cummings. So please welcome Mark Carlson.
Thank you. 12 years before I wrote these songs, I wrote my first good piece, which was a song. And it just so happens that it became the last song of my first song cycle. This one that you're about to hear was my fourth. And it just so happens that it was commissioned by my uncle and aunt, Gordon and Dorothy Carlson, whose children and grandchildren and nieces and nephews and grandnieces and nephews and other relatives are here, mostly in these first two rows. Ever since I wrote that first song, part of my process in writing a song is to memorize the poem before I even imagine any notes. And from there to try to figure out everything I can about what the poem means. And sometimes with 20th century poems, it's a bit of a challenge because it's not always so obvious what the meaning is. And that was true with these poems. And it was how many years ago? 38 years ago that I wrote these songs, so a long time ago. And I have thought about these poems all of the intervening years. And finally, when Justin interviewed me about them, I said, oh, okay, I understand them now. So in brief, they're all the poems and the songs are about beauty in one way or another. And the beauty in the first song, I think, is really about the beauty of the earth. And it's all of them are not only about beauty, but about our relationship to beauty and how it affects us. The second song is a series of lessons that we could learn from flowers about life and what particularly matters. And the last one is a description of a garden, this mystical, mysterious garden that is so beautiful that it stops death and time in their tracks. And they're awestruck and just are... They can't get beyond the beauty of this garden. So I am so honored to share this program with three of my favorite composers. And the Schumann cycle is one that I knew before I wrote any of my songs. And I could practically write the whole thing out. I know it so well, and I love it so much, and it's affected everything. So when you said a dialogue with Schumann, everything I've written has been a dialogue with Schumann.
And it shows.
Thank you.
The moon is hiding in her hair. The lily of heaven, full of all dreams, draws down. Cover her briefness in singing. Close her with the intricate faint birds. By daisies and twilights, deepen her. Recite upon her flesh the rain's pearls, singly whispering.
faint birds, faint birds. By daisies and twilights, deepener, deepener, deepener. Recite upon her flesh the rain's pearls, singly whispering.
In time of daffodils, who know the goal of living is to grow, forgetting why, remember how. In time of lilacs, who proclaim the aim of waking is to dream, remember so, forgetting seem. In time of roses, who amaze our now and here with paradise, forgetting if, remember yes. In time of all sweet things beyond whatever mind may comprehend, remember, seek, forgetting, find. And in a mystery to be, when time from time shall set us free, forgetting me, remember me.
In time of daffodils, who know the goal of living is to grow, who know the goal of living is to grow, forgetting why, remember how. In time of lilacs, in time of lilacs, who proclaim the aim of waking is to dream. Remember so, forgetting seem. In time of roses, in time of roses, roses who proclaim our now and here, our now and here, with paradise, with paradise, with paradise. Forgetting if, remember yes, remember yes. In time of all sweet things, in time of all sweet things, beyond whatever mind may comprehend, remember, seek, forgetting, find. And in a mystery to be, and in a mystery to be,
This is the garden. Colors come and go. Frail azures fluttering from night's outer wing. Strong, silent greens silently lingering. Absolute lights like baths of golden snow. This is the garden. Pursed lips do blow upon cool flutes within wide glooms, and sing of harps celestial to the quivering string, invisible faces hauntingly and slow. This is the garden. Time shall surely reap, and on death's blade lie many a flower curled in other lands where other songs be sung. Yet stand they here enraptured, as among the slow, deep trees perpetual of sleep, some silver-fingered fountain steals the world.
This is the garden. Colors come and go. Colors come and go. Frail azures fluttering from night's outer wing. Frail azures fluttering from night's outer wing. From night's outer wing. Strong, silent greens, serenely whispering, absolute lights, lights like baths of golden snow. This is the garden. This is the garden. First lips to blow. First lips to blow upon cool flutes, within wide glooms, and sing of hearts celestial to the quivering string, and sing of hearts celestial to the quivering string. Invisible faces, hauntingly and slow. This is the garden. This is the garden. Time shall surely reap. Time shall surely reap, and on death's blade,
Aren't those beautiful? All right, let's go back and sing those three again. No, just kidding. We've reached the last set of our song program tonight, and just want to thank you all once again for attending. Thank you for donating, and just thank you for sharing this with us. Before we go on into the last set, I would be remiss if I didn't take some time to bend your ear about this beautiful lady right here. I feel like I'm so privileged because there's actually 3 of my former professors in this room right now, if not more. Are there any of my UW professors here? No, but Mark Carlson was my theory teacher at UCLA, and Vicki Kirsch was my vocal coach at UCLA, and Rose Beatty was my voice teacher at UCLA. So, yeah. And my relationship with Vicki has been such a special one over the years. She was my teacher, but she soon became my friend, and we've stayed in touch all this time. And it was such a, I knew I was going to be in town for another engagement, and I just mentioned to Vicki the idea of, well, while I'm in Seattle, I wonder if I'll do a song cycle, or a song, an art song recital, and I wonder who I'll get to play with me. And she said, well, why don't I do it? And it turned into, she traveled all the way up here for this, and no, right? And from LA, which is, is anything happening in LA right now that's also concerning? Yeah. So, and the trip has involved, plane reschedulings and car troubles and not being able to practice where we thought we were going to be able to practice, and this wonderful woman has just rolled with the punches every single time and has been so kind and encouraging and has helped us together and helped me make so much art with this, and more than that, she's just a beautiful, beautiful friend whom I am so grateful for. So would you give it up, please, for Vicki? And I didn't even say anything in that speech about her actual playing. Oh my God. Isn't she great? Thanks for being with us, and please enjoy these last 3 songs of Schumann's Liederkreis, Opus 39. Does everybody know why I keep saying the number every time? Because there's two Schumann Liederkreis cycles, so not Opus 24, okay? Okay, Opus 39.
Always the academic. Zwielicht, twilight. Dusk is about to spread its wings. The trees now shudder and stir. Clouds drift by like oppressive dreams. What can this dusk and dread imply? If you have a fawn you favor, do not let her graze alone. Hunters sound their horns through the forest. Voices wander to and fro. If here on earth you have a friend, do not trust him at this hour. Though his eyes and lips be smiling in treacherous peace, he's scheming war. That which wearily sets today will rise tomorrow newly born. Much can go lost in the night. Be wary, watchful, on your guard.
sei wach und munter.
Im Walde, in the woods. A wedding procession wound over the mountain. I heard the warbling of birds. Riders flashed by, hunting horns pealed. That was a merry chase. And before I knew, all had faded. Darkness covers the land. Only the forest sighs from the mountain. And deep in my heart, I quiver with fear.
Es zog eine Hochzeit den Berg entlang. Ich hörte die Vögel schlagen. Da blitzte Reite das Wald und klang. Das war ein lustiges Jagen. Und ich's gedacht, war alles verhallt. Die Nacht bedecket die Runde. Nur von den Bergen noch rauschet der Wald. Und mich schauert's im Herzensgrund. Und mich schaut's im Herzensgrunde.
Frühlingsnacht, spring night. Over the garden, through the air, I hear birds of passage fly, a sign that spring is in the air. Flowers already bloom below. I could shout for joy, could weep, for it seems to me it cannot be. All the old wonders come flooding back, gleaming in the moonlight. And the moon and stars say it, and the dreaming forest whispers it, and the nightingales sing it. She is yours. She is yours.
Durch die Lüfte hört ich Wandervögel ziehen. Das bedeutet Frühlingsdüfte. Unten fängt's schon an zu blühen. Jauchzen möchte weinen.
Would you indulge us for an encore? So I mentioned when I was talking about Vicky coming up to play this recital, I mentioned another engagement while I'm here in town. So in a week and a half, well, a little less than a week and a half, Sunday the 16th, down in Tacoma at the Pantages Theater in Tacoma, I have the great privilege and fun of performing the role of Gianni Schicchi in Tacoma Opera's production of Gianni Schicchi, which I'm also stage directing, which I've never done before, so that's fun. So this is a little plug for if you're free next Sunday. It's going to be a great Valentine's date because it's a paired program. So the first half is Tacoma City Ballet, does the great romantic pas de deux, and then the second half is Tacoma Opera presents Gianni Schicchi. It's a super funny show, and maybe for a little preview, would you let me sing Gianni's aria for you right now?
Ah, Vittoria, Vittoria, ma non capite? Ah, che zucconi! Se corre dal notaio, messer notaio, presto! Via da Buoso tondati c'è un gran peggiorare, vuoi fare il testamento? Ed il notaio viene, entra, la stanza è semi-oscura, dentro il letto intravede di Buoso la figura. In testa la cappellina, al viso la pezzolina, fra cappellina e pezzolina c'è un naso che par quello di Buoso e invece il mio, perché al posto di Buoso ci sono io lo Schicchi con altra voce forma io falsifico in me Buoso donati, testando e dando il testamento l'arma. Oh gente, questa amata bizzarria che mi zampilla nella fantasia e tale da salir l'eternità.
Okay, everybody, I tricked you. There's actually one more encore. This one, we're going to change lanes a little bit. If you know me, you know that I love the traditional folk music polyphony of the Republic of Georgia. And now you might be wondering, how's he going to sing polyphony by himself? I thought about that, but I have found a workaround, and it involves inviting up my two very dear friends, Lion Stewart and Scott Fixie, to sing a little song with it.
Hans wat valvare, la le la vale. Lale, taritu lale, che cruzzottata igime biturpat moziare. Lale, taritu lale, arga shorets twal sam tvaretza zed mochiale. Lale, taritu lale, taritu lale.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Ryan. That's actually the last one.
So you are partial.